Week 5, Gender Norms and Performance, and a short video on strong language. If there's one thing consistent about language, it is that it is constantly changing. The only languages that do not change are those whose speakers are dead. I start with this quote because we're going to talk about the way words change, the way the connotations change, the way some words become hurtful, and some groups who have been hurt by those very same words may make the choice to reclaim them. Reappropriation, or reclaiming. This involves a group bringing back an idea, custom, or object that had once been used by others in a way the group perceived as negative or hurtful. And here's the regular dictionary definition of to reclaim. It means to get back something that was lost or taken away. An example of this would be the LGBTQ community reappropriating or reclaiming the word queer. More on that later. Here's a little teaching video within the teaching video on why we swear. I want to talk about this first off because there's a little bit of salty language in the story you're going to be reading today. And I think it's important to note and be able to discuss this from a place of maturity.
Why do we swear? Why is it so popular? Why does everyone do it all the time? We came here to Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn, New York to find out. So what makes a swear word a swear word? Is it the television broadcaster who won't let you mention the F-bomb live on their program? Is it your mother whose face clouded over when you uttered the unmentionable at the kitchen table? Or is it just context, the kind of emphasis that you place on a certain word or phrase? One important source for swear words is social taboos. So in Puritan America, one of our social taboos is sex. That's why a lot of our swear words involve the F word. On the other hand, as society changes and taboos disappear, words that used to have a negative connotation, like queer, for example, have been reappropriated and now even have positive meanings. Another proof for the way that social taboo is related to swear words is through humor. Humor often happens when our expectations are contradicted, and one way that happens is through swearing. That is a cute dog. Another condition for swear words is that they have to be part of the common parlance or slang. They can't be too scientific, like,
you're a male reproductive organ head.
Or too infantile, for example, like,
you are a pee-pee head.
Neither of those quite qualify as swears. But why do we swear, though? One reason why we swear is catharsis. Swearing actually increases your body's ability to endure pain. Or just to relieve some frustration. A second reason is to exclude someone by insulting them. Hey man, can I get a cup of coffee? I just want a cup. A third reason might be actually to include people, to show that you're a member of a group.
What's that?
But why do swear words capture our attention? Formal language is contained within the Broca and Wernicke areas in the brain, whereas swearing is contained within the limbic system, which also controls our emotions. For example, there is one patient who lost all of his formal language capacity, but could still say the words well, yeah, yes, no, god damn it, and sh**. But even the most potent swear words undergo transformation. Inflation is everywhere these days, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why people will always be able to find new creative ways of expressing themselves.
So, one of the problems with reclaiming concepts, such as what that speaker mentioned about the word queer, not only do you have a set of people who don't understand that the word has been reclaimed in the first place, so they continue to use it in the older negative way, but you can also have different understandings of what the reclaiming actually means. So this is to say it's complicated. Connotation. That word came up in the video, so I want to make sure you know what it means. It's an idea or quality that a word makes you think about in addition to its meaning. The opposite of that is denotation. That's just straight dictionary definition. gender expression. This is going to come up in the reading. It's the external appearance of one's gender identity, usually expressed through behavior, clothing, haircut, or voice. Context. The words that are used with a certain word or phrase that help to explain its meaning. That's the first definition. And the second is the situation in which something happens, the group of conditions that exist where and when something happens. And finally, that's just there for your reference. And queer, please note, is still offensive as an epithet to many. Epithet is the academic word for an insult. There is a review of those key concepts as well.